started now.
Okay.
So first understand, so what is trying to ask us to do. Okay, so as you can see here, redistributions between your EIGRP and OSPF. Okay. The previously existing configuration you have done, just we have to configure the two routers in the EIGRP 100 and other router 2. So as we can see here, in router 2, where is running one side is running OSPF as well as EIGRP. If you go to the router 2, he has configured with the EIGRP as well as OSPF. Okay, so let's configure this topology. We'll give the same network. Okay, let's understand this is 1.1 network. Okay, and 1.1.2, and this is 2.2.2 network. Okay, and for Ethernet, he has given 10 network, and we will give 192. And he has given 20 and 30, so we'll give 192. One network, two network, and three network. So let's design this topology. So please mute Sohail. Whenever any noise is coming from your end, please noise, because as you know that we are recording this session, right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's take the two router as per these things. So we'll use same thing, old topology we will use it. I'm doing right from scratch for you guys. So let's add some module inside.
Okay. It's a serial interface, right?
So let's connect. So connect some end user device on one laptop and one server in the each network. That's simple topology. I think previously we did, right? Same thing. Okay, let's connect this. Okay, so what is this lab about? This lab means redistribution.
Redistribution, EIGRP, and OSPF.
So this is the lab. Okay. Configure some IP address. So as he has given, what is the IP address has given? 1.1.1.1, and this side he has given 1.1.2. Correct. And this is 2.2.2.1. And this side 2.2.2. Same thing, /8.
Yes.
And this network 192.168.1.1/24. And same thing, this network is 2.1. And this network is 3.1. Okay, so let's put some design here. Okay, so I'm filling some colors just to make them understand. Okay, so this is the thing, but here one network. And this is one more network. This is one network. This is one more network. You can design a color, you can take whichever color you want. And this is one more network. Just to make you understand, right?
Yes.
That's anything else. Okay. You can put whichever the color you want.
Okay.
Okay, first is to understand, okay, and see. So this is your LAN, right? This is
Yes.
your LAN, LAN 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. And this is your WAN interface.
Yes.
Okay, so two things we have to configure. So first thing is what we should configure. What we should do?
Interface.
The first thing is configure the IP address for the interface.
Okay.
Let's go for your router 1. Let's change the router name. Just give this is my router 1. Now first you give the interface IP address for the LAN interface. That is 192.168.1.1 and give the net mask. Now go to serial 0/1/0 IP address 1.1.1.1.
Net mask.
So can you do the clock rate? And same notion. Okay, so just we assign the IP address, nothing else. If you want to check, do show IP interface brief. Okay, so now this is down because other side of router we should give the IP address. Okay, let's go to router 2, go to CLI. So go to global configuration mode. This is my router 2. So what is the first thing is interface gigabyte 0/0/0. This is 192.168.2.1. I say no check. Then interface serial 0/.
Unspicy.
This is 1.1.1.2 and give the net mask. Okay, and one more interface is serial 0/1/1. That is right side, which is connected for the router 3. What is the IP address? 2.2.2.1 and give the net mask and see you can see the clock rate here as well. So I say no check. Okay, and same thing and enter into your router 3. This is my router 3. Interface gigabyte 0/0/0. IP address 192.168.3.1 and give the net mask and say no check. Interface 0/0 IP address. So 2.2.2.2. Give the okay. Okay. So now we have given just what we did. Just we have given just IP address for the interface.
Okay.
If you check, do show IP interface brief. Okay. Now all the interfaces are up now. Interface is up. As I told you that, by default, all the interface will be downstate in Cisco devices. Okay. We have to make it up.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the task we should do? First, we should configure. He asked us to do to configure your EHRP. Okay. In router 1, he asked us to configure the EHRP. Okay.
Okay.
So let's configure this. So what we are going to do, just write it down here. Here, EHRP. And this side is OSPF. And these are also OSPF. And this is DLGRP. Autonomous number, you can give any, that is not a big problem. Okay. So let's configure this EHRP. Router EHRP 100. Network, what is the network? 192.168.1.0 network. Okay. One more network is, what is that? 1.0.0.0. So you can see this. If you check in the document what is configured, 1.0.0.0.
Oh.
Okay. This is what we have configured. Okay. Router 1 is done. Do show IP route. Still, it is not forming any adjacency, right? So now you just go to your router 2. So here what we should configure? EHRP, 20 network and 1 network. Okay. Router EHRP 100, network 1.0.0.0. Here we can see it is forming the adjacency. Another is 2 network. Okay, one more network is 192.168.2.0. Because our topology is different than that workbook topology.
No.
Right? Then what we should do in router 2, because as it is a middle router, okay, we should also configure the OSPF. Okay, which is under the area 0. Okay, so let's configure this. What we should configure?
Network.
Router OSPF 1. Network 2.0.0.0, because center router is connected to OSPF, right? And
Yes.
give the wildcard mask. And give the wildcard mask. And put it in the area 0. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now router 2 job is done now. And now we'll jump for your router 3. So where is router 3? Yeah, so this is your router. Router is 1. This is my router 3. So give the network 2.0.0.0. Okay, here we should be the subnet mask. Put it in area 0. And one more network is 192.168. Is loading something. Okay, network 192.168. 3.0. Okay, that is 0.0.0.0.25. And put it in area 0. If I show IP route, okay, still it's not forming any network because we have given 30 network, which are configured 3. Oh, we are given 1 then. It should be the network, right? Okay, so router OSPF 1. No, just we have to remove that. Then network 192.168 3.0. Okay, so still it is not reading any update, right? Can you see? If you check in router 2, okay, router 2 also is forming some adjacency. If I show IP route, okay, he has done 3 network. Okay, he has done the 3 network, router 2. Means I can able to ping from here, right? So 192.168 3.1. Right? So if you check in router 1, so there is no network of the router 3. Show IP route. only two network he has come because two network is we are configured with D. D means what?
D means CAJ.
Yes. Okay. So now after this, as you can see, it will show you same thing. Okay. So now we are going to use in a redistribution router 2. Okay. Because router 2 is one which is connected for both, right? But the router 1 and router 2, where we are running EIGRP and OSPF, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do that. So how do we configure? So as you can see right here, you can able to see the screen, right? So go to the router 2. Okay, go to global configuration mode. Okay, router EIGRP 100. Okay, redistribute. Okay, so give the question mark. You give the what you want to redistribute. What you want to do? You want to configure the OSPF from other router to the OSPF 1 and give the metric calculation. So metric, if you ask, okay, it will ask you to give the bandwidth in kilobytes. Okay, it can be any default. So as per this thing, you have given 1000 kilobytes. Now EIGRP delay, because for the logic here is okay. So we are telling to the OSPF, okay, because OSPF cannot understand this all values, the K1, K2, K3, because right, delay, load, reliability, okay, MTU. I think I told you here in the OSPF, right? And delay here given 20,000. So then this is EIGRP reliability, where 55 is 100% reliable. So give 55. Highest, good reliability. And last one is your load. Okay. So 1 bandwidth metric load, where 255 is the loaded. So he has given 1. Okay, we'll also give 1. And last one is MTU, maximum transmission unit. So he has given 2,500. We'll also give that. Okay. So now we have to configure under OSPF. Here redistribute EIGRP 100. So if you give the question mark, it will take automatically. If you type subnets, consider subnet for the redistribution into OSPF. Just type subnet. It will take automatically. No need to do anything. Suppose go and check in R1 and R2. Now we check R1 and R2. So as you can see, previously it was not showing, right?
Yes.
DEX. DEX is what? EIGRP external. X means EIGRP external. Means I can able to ping from 3 network. 192.168, 3.1. Right? Same thing you go and check in your router 3. Previously it was not showing, right? If you type the show IP route, so it was not showing. Same command if you repeat now. Now we can see OE2. OE2. What is that OE2?
External type.
External type 2. Type 2 network.
They are communicating with these protocols, huh?
Yes. No, this network, not protocol. You cannot communicate to protocol. Okay, protocol is used to communicate, not to communicate.
That is the thing I'm saying. Now they are communicating through that protocols. One is E2 OSPF external.
Now check the connectivity, so whether we can able to reach on the one network. Yes, perfect. Okay, so now we can able to reach each other. So now I think we are not configured DSCP. So first thing is to configure DSCP, so we should give the IP address. Let's give this 2.1. Oh, this is not.
2.2.
So this is 1.2. That configure the recipe. Let's start from 5. Save and exit. Now check whether these guys are getting the IP address. Okay, 1.5, starting for 1.5. So we are getting the IP address. Okay, same thing for the router. Here as well. So 192.168, 2.2, 192.168, 2.1. So 171 on the DHCP and do the gateway. 192.168, 2.1. So DNS and DNS. Starting at the address will be 5. This we need 10 IP address. Okay, and last one is this. Let's configure this guy as well. So 192.168, let's say this is 3.2 and gateway is 3.1. Start from 5, just I need 5 IP address. Even you can configure in the router DHCP configuration, but it's not recommended by Cisco. Better to configure it in your server. If you don't have server in your company, then you configure in your router. Okay, so now you check from any one of these things. So let's check how it open this laptop. So let's ping to the router 1 network. That is, I think 1.5 is available there. I think ping, I forgot to give a ping. So 192.168. Did anybody is there on 1.5? Yeah. Okay. So as you know, the first packet will be dropped because of the R. Okay. So this is how it works. So let's check from this side now. Now if we take ping 192.168, 3.5. So this is how the redistribution will work, because you know first packet will drop. Okay, then it will reply, because as you can see here, sending packet 3, he has sent the 4 packets, received 3. 1 packet loss, it's a 25% loss. So again, if we ping, so there is no packet drop here. Understood, sir?
Understood. Here in this second network, red, where you are pointing out the red network, here mention OSPF and EAGR.
Yes, I configured both OSPF and EAGRP. Then I did redistribution, this command. Redistribute EAGRP 100 and subnet. Okay, and other one is I configured here. This one. Not redistribution. If you want to see the command, you can see the command by using do show run. which are the command you have given, it will show you here, all the commands. So redistribution, what I did, I have configured this. I entered the EHRP and OSPF, we have to tell these all K values.
Okay.
Okay. And for the OSPF, redistribute EHRP 100 subjects. Understood, right?
Yes.
Okay. Recording has stopped now.
हम्म,
Recording stop कर दो हमें.
जी